Welcome to the margin, y'all. I am Biz, and I'd like to say a happy 250th birthday to my blessed country, the United States of America. That's kind of funny. We don't actually have a name. Most countries have a name. We just have a concept. That's kind of weird. I always thought that was kind of weird. Anyway, I was gonna sing the national anthem, but not gonna happen. No. So national anthem up for yourself. If you do hear the national anthem and you are outside looking at the damn flag, put your right hand over your heart and stand up in respect to your flag. Is the least you can do. All right. And as that, we'll start with gratitude. I am so happy and thankful for my diet joke. It gets me going. And coffee. And subscribers. And likes. And shares and Etsy sales and Cadillacs and blah, blah, blah. Okay. But today, I am so happy and grateful to be a natural born citizen of the United States of America. I live in Florida and I hear many immigrant stories, and each one makes me more proud to be a part of this country because of the stories that I've heard, even the journeys to get here and the amount of money they spend to stay here and so on and so forth. So they make me so much more prouder than I could ever be. And it makes me think of how my ancestors used to feel when they immigrated here as well. So it makes me extra proud. Thank you guys. I hope we make it worth your while. And to all the FIFA World Cup travelers, all the Europeans, all the South Americans, anybody coming over to the United States and enjoying this wonderful country, I really hope you stick around for the 250-year fireworks. It is going to be fucking amazing, and I wish I was at a big venue with a bunch of World Cup goers from across the seas to see the reaction on their faces when they see this shit. It's going to be lit, so to speak. Okay, in current events, happy birthday, America, and happy birthday to my lover, John. I love you, baby. Whose birthday is or was recently and or soon. Also, a happy recent birthday to my friend Jessie. And last month it was my other friend KJ, her birthday. And then my other friend's birthday is in August. So we be tight. We be a tight group. Tight group of people whose parents wanted to fuck when it started to get cold outside. Just saying. All right. Other current events. Whatever. It is what it is. Let's see. Too legit to quit, y'all. Don't forget, this isn't the tomato show anymore. This is the margin. I still haven't put my sign up yet, although yesterday I did go and get some tape. I also got some Elmer's glue all, which is the shiznit when I'm trying to make some paper beads. Maybe I'll make a video about that. I don't know. I'm kind of self-conscious about my ugly fucking hands and doing close-up videos of the how-tos and stuff, so I don't know about that. I might have to wear gloves. All right. And I want to do show and tell. And a lot of people do this with like their diplomas on the wall, their degrees and certificates and stuff all framed up on the wall and stuff. Well, I don't have that kind of clout. But today, I have the best clout you can have in this damn country. Let me tell you. This is a certified copy of my birth certificate. I'm not going to show it to everybody. I'm not going to open it for anybody to copy or paste or whatever. But this is it. I'm a natural born citizen of this country, and I do not ever want to forget where I didn't come from. Because we have it so great in this country, we don't ever think about how bad it is in other countries. So this is my show and tell. Certified copy of my birth certificate, born in the United States, right here. Okay. Clout, clout. All right, show and sell. I haven't posted this yet, but I do have other videos of the other one that I made. This is a purse. I saw the tutorial on Etsy, or on, excuse me, YouTube. I made a lining for it. Oh yes, so fantastic. I didn't put a snap or a zipper on it or anything like that. I don't think I will. Leave it up to the buyer, but this is cotton. And I've got another one over there. I need to make the inside for it and to sew on the flap and the strap. So I got a flap, strap, and gut it. Flap it, strap it, gut it, sell it. Or leave it on Etsy where it's going to be non-sold for the next 3 years. Like everything else. Okay. Ta-da! Oh, and I think for sale on Etsy, I believe I posted these. I know I've worn a couple things that I haven't posted on Etsy, like the pink feather earrings. Y'all probably want those, and I haven't posted them yet, so I'm sorry, but most of it's been a waste of money anyway. I really don't know what I'm going to do all this crap. I think I might just sell it all in bulk. I don't know. I still love doing it. I don't ever want to get discouraged from it, but the whole sales stuff is just... Okay. This is the Lays. These are two I'm going to give away to the sister-in-law. I know she'll like them. I don't know about liking them today because it's going to be hot as balls. Or tomorrow, I should say. But, there we go. But I do have two for sale on Etsy. 2, 3? I don't remember. Anyway, more Lays on Etsy. Link for the merch in the bio, yo. Okay, let's see. Oh, yes, the Daily Slice. These are of the days that we do, things I like, things that I find notable or funny or awesome. So, being is that we're celebrating some fucking awesomeness, fuck America. America, fuck yes. I mean, American Flags by Tom MacDonald. Because that's all you're going to see. It's American flags. The National Anthem of the United States of America by Francis Scott Key. Specifically as sung by Whitney Houston in the 1991 Super Bowl. Bam! Nobody beats that. Especially not Fergie. And another song by the almighty Aretha Franklin. Freedom. Of course. Because you know I'm celebrating it today. Our movie of the day. And I tried to do a whole list, and I didn't want to do the typical, like, there's Patriot and Glory and those, like, super duper American movies, but I'm talking, like, American Americana. I'm talking the central balls. I'm getting the ball sweat. I'm getting that freaking ingrown hair on the middle of the ball sack, ball sweat kind of grundle shit of America right here. Blues Brothers. You can't get more American than Blues Brothers. Our movie of the day. We have a couple quotes of the day. From Milton Berle. You can lead a man to Congress, but you can't make him think. And from our beloved Senator John Kennedy. Lord, give me patience, because if you give me strength, I'll also need bail money. And that especially goes to, let's see, I went to Walmart yesterday, and I don't like to do the whole Walmart thing anymore. It's just too fucking skanky there. People stink, and it's hot, it's gross, and I was proven right again last night. But last night, let me tell you something. Now I've had to deal with some fucking racism against white people, of course. And I have that shit every time I go to the grocery store. There's always some kind of rude fucking brown person not getting out of my way or no habla, nothing, fucking bumping into me. Like, twice. There was twice a couple black bitches tried to fucking run into me on purpose. Now let me tell you something. My name ain't Irina. My name ain't fucking Lake and Riley. All right? I am not going to put up with that shit. And I live in the great state of Florida in the great land of America. And I carry everywhere I go. I fucking dare you. Not only that, but my best friend is a carpet knife that I keep very sharp and in my pocket at all times. Nobody wants to start a fucking war they can't fucking end. But if you want to pick a fight, I am your fucking huckleberry, and I've been waiting for it and prepping for it my whole life. So go ahead, bump into me. Make one of those innocent accidents. Go ahead and cry wolf. Because this polar bear ain't gonna fucking deal with this shit. Welcome to America, or get the fuck out. Okay, fun fact. Kentucky has more wealth than France. America, fuck yeah. Our herb of the day comes from the South, grows all over the Bible Belt, and we are talking about chicory, which is originally native to Europe. And the Europeans brought it over here because it is very nutritious. Chicory is it's pretty much a ditchweed. It grows all over the ditches. It likes to be abused by being, failure to water or whatever. It likes to grow in rocky, shitty areas. But yeah, all over the ditches, all over the Bible Belt in the ditches. It has blue flower blooms. It's all across the countries. You can use the roots, the leaves, and the flowers. It tastes bitter. If you pick off the buds, it tastes bitter, and those are used as poor man's coffee. So people in the South in like the 20s and 30s or whatever, they didn't have enough money for coffee, and they stretched out what coffee they did have by adding chicory to it because chicory was bitter like coffee. The root contains up to 58% insulin, which is really cool. Excuse me. The vitamins and minerals are fiber, polyphenols, vitamins A, C, and B9, and potassium, calcium, and phosphorus. And we all know, or don't know, or whatever, if you don't listen or don't pay attention, polyphenols are antioxidant and anti-inflammatory. It's the bitterness. Yeah. No, you want bitter? Try wormwood. If you ever had absinthe, you know. Okay. On to the next rant. Section. Ketchup farts. These are things that I find stupid and strange. Oh yeah, chicory. See, I went off on a tangent and got all red-faced and I forgot to show. Let's see. Oh, there is a picture here. Let's see if I can get a close-up on the camera. There we go. Oops. Chicory. I know you know. You've seen it. And if I was there, I tell you what, if I was still living up north and not having a job or anything like that, I'd be in the ditches, dandelions and chicory and nettles and all kinds of stuff down here. What do we have? Lemons? Oh, yeah. Do a little dance. Make a little love. Get down tonight. Woo! Get down tonight. Ow! Not putting that on the stove. Okay. Chicory. What do we have? Oh, stupid human name of the day. I'm gonna sit up for this one because it's talking about some clout. Okay, King George. Stupid human name of the day. Stupid town name of the day. Georgetown. Mm-hmm. Annoying things. Other than me. Taxes. And having to do taxes that are going to be done by the IRS anyway, which is paid for by my tax dollars. What the fuck? Stupid collection of the day. Taxes. Sales tax, property tax, income tax, inheritance tax, driving tax, garbage tax, water tax, sewer tax, gas tax, tobacco tax, firearm tax, alcohol tax, resort tax, service tax, food tax, healthcare tax, shipping tax, and carcass tax. Stupid collection. Our stupid laws of the day. Taxes. Building permits, car insurance, and any law that California has made in the last 25 years. Stupid laws. Stupid collections, and annoying things. All right. It's time for 3,000 questions about yours truly. Okay, I think this is it. All right. Question 1. Oh, yeah. So are you sitting down? Have you had a drink yet? You light one up? Oh, fuck me. Smoke them while you got them. Especially if you're free to do so. One for my homies. All right. Question 1. What do you not take seriously enough? Well, I'd like to say anything, but that's not true. What do I not take seriously enough? I don't know. Probably this, that, anything, everything. I do worry too much. I mean, I was kind of raised by a Boy Scout, and they're always, be prepared kind of guys. So, I always try to be prepared. And then I'm a woman, so I carry a purse, which is like be prepared for cuts, scrapes, bruises, periods, dirt. Yeah, I got toothpicks, gum, napkins, chopsticks, street sweepers. What do I not take seriously enough? Anything on the woke agenda? Definitely not taking any of that seriously. I don't take seriously the shit that doesn't need any seriousness put to it. I think I'll leave it there. All right. Has anyone I tell you what, I was irritated because the landscapers came by and was making a bunch of noise and shit, and there I am, so happy and grateful that I don't have to mow. Irritated nonetheless. All right. Has anyone... See, I still can't... Has anyone ever approached you thinking that you were somebody else? Yeah, you know what? That happens a lot. I got a plain Jane face, and I look like every other plain person on the planet. I get that a lot. How tech savvy am I? Listen, if I had to, I could. I mean, I'm not stupid, and anything and everything does come with idiot instructions and YouTube tutorials, so anybody can figure out anything, and if you can't, you really are that fucking dumb. But um I am lucky that I can edit my videos and post that online. I mean, I don't edit these. Other videos I edit. Like I like to edit the shorts and stuff. I mean, it's going to take a long time and a whole lot of this, and I don't like to do a whole lot of this, and I don't have a computer, so I don't do anything like that. Yeah, computers just bring me trouble. Cost a lot of money, take up a lot of time, and sitting this close to a screen or this close to a screen, it's just no. Yeah. No, not me. I don't need to be tech savvy. That's what Tim is for. All right. Have you ever dated two people at the same time? No, I'm not a whore. Name three beautiful things about where you live. Oh, are you kidding me? The beach, definitely. The weather. I mean, it's about to storm early today. I love it. And year-round flowers. Hell yeah. Only three? Dude, I don't care how expensive it is to live here. I ain't leaving. If you were to remain single for the rest of your life, do you think you could be happy? Well, yeah. You don't have to compromise with anybody. You don't have to clean up after anybody. You don't have to cook for somebody else. You don't have to wait for anybody else. You don't have to not do anything because of somebody else. Yeah, do whatever you want when you want. I tell you what, I do enjoy my solitude. I mean, I would love for John to be there, attached to my hip, 24 hours a day if I could, and take him with me places I want to go. But physical limitations apply. So I am one bored bitch. That's why I crochet a lot. And yeah, I mean, single for the rest of my life? Hell, I thought I would be fucking 10 years ago. I was done. After Kyle, after that motherfucker, after that motherfucking Kyle goddamn Goberman. No, no, fucking done. And then John happened, so I'm happy. But I would be happy either way. I mean, I would definitely be in a financial struggle. Fuck yeah. Like, there's no way I could be this fantastic without a partner. Especially not now, since I still haven't been back to work yet. Like, hate it when a company turns over to their fucking children. Anyway, what is the worst thing that could happen to you on a date? The worst thing that could happen to me on a date. Specify? Can you like specify? Shit myself. I'd say that's worse than a bleeder. If I shit myself or puked. No, no. I'd rather puke than shit myself on a date. I guess the worst thing that could happen on a date is my date dying. That would kind of suck. It would stick me with the fucking bill. Do you sleep with the TV or radio on? Well, depending on my mood. I do enjoy much sleeping with the TV on. Just, I like having the TV on mostly just for background noise. Although, I should turn the music on instead of the TV. but the TV gives my eyeballs a break of what I'm doing. Like, I'm so fucking ADD. I got like 3 projects going on at once. Like I said, I got to finish my little green purse there. I'm doing like 2 different projects in between that. I'm making paper beads and I was painting yesterday whatever that was. If you've seen my 2 videos before with that big picture thing. Yeah, that's a big hideous mass produced print pressed board picture that my landlord gave me. So I'm like gonna make that my own and post all these things. Except for, okay, so the last week I've been on TikTok and I had to delete it yesterday because it was fucking up my camera. I tried to record yesterday, me painting that, whatever that is. And then it would stop recording like every 5.5 minutes. And I didn't set no timer on my phone. It's working fine now ever since I deleted TikTok. So whatever that was, TikTok poisoned my damn phone. So I deleted it and I don't have a TikTok account anymore. I can suck it and come on over to YouTube. All right. So yes, I sleep with the TV or radio on just because I like the blah 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 to put me to sleep. Not like I have trouble sleeping. I can fall asleep pretty damn fast. I chalk that up to my clear conscience. What is your favorite thing to celebrate? Oh, anything that involves cake. My favorite thing to celebrate? I don't know. I'd say Christmas gives me the most nostalgia because it's the same songs and same colors every year, same whatever, and the scents and the sounds, and yada yada, and everybody's, whatever. I mean, it's just nostalgic as Christmas. Halloween is definitely a favorite because I get to dress up. I love it. If I could live every day in a costume, I would. But I live in Florida and it's effing hot. Yeah. What is my favorite thing to celebrate? I don't know, but this year, 4th of July is going to be fucking awesome. What are you candid about? Have you been watching? Are you serious? Like, this is me. This is me in my show. I am candid as fuck. If you don't like it, leave. What lies do you often tell yourself? That there's somebody out there that's going to want to buy my stuff on Etsy? Oh, what lies do you often tell yourself? Oh, look what I made. That's awesome. Compared to what? What lies do I tell myself often? I'll start my diet tomorrow. Have you ever snuck in somewhere you shouldn't have been? If so, where? Yeah, I snuck in a lot of places, a lot of the times. Oh, I'm gonna tell a special place. When I was 5 years old, I used to sneak into my parents' bedroom and look under their bed. I don't know if I wasn't supposed to be there, but it would sneak in. Anyway, so under their bed, they had this sex encyclopedia from like 1978. So everybody had Major Bush, Big Bush, and it was a sex encyclopedia. So it had from A to Z anything you can think of. Yeah, I was 5 reading that. and looking at those nasty pictures. I don't know how smart you have to be to know that children are closer to the floor most of the time. And that's probably where you shouldn't keep that kind of thing. So, 5-year old Elizabeth knew what an orgy was before she knew what homework was. What dish or food is usually served hot that you think would be better cold? I don't know. I'm not a man. What dish or food usually served hot do you think would be better cold? Well, if you're suffering from a hangover, that would be cold pizza and a warm beer. Trust me, it works. Do you tend to live in the past, present, or future? Um, in the present. Like I said, I'm a worrier, so I try not to think of the future too much. I do like to be prepared still, so. And then again, I was thinking about how unprepared I am. Like, I like to be prepared in that we live in a state where there's major hurricanes, major flooding, and major fires. So, any important things that you have, like important paperwork, pictures, documents, what have you, you want to keep close to a door, right? Just in case you got to chuck stuff outside real quick, throw in the car, and go. Like, I have shit spread at every damn door. So my preparedness is leaving me totally fucked. so so I try not to live there. And as for living in the past, I try not to beat myself up too much about my shoulda, coulda, wouldas. And then again, I try not to live in the present too much because I'm still jobless and bored and it's depressing and I get tired of looking at the same walls every damn day and I get really complacent and I'm really bored. And then living in the present also makes me think about shit I still don't have, like a damn car. If I had a car, I could go to the food pantry and get free food. I could go to the beach. Beach parking is free for somebody that lives here and a lot of free shit. All it takes is gas and registration and insurance. And anytime I think of that, that's even more fucking depressing. So that's like catch 22 right there. I don't know. So I don't know. I try to live equally among the craziness that is the past, present, and future. But usually I'm right fucking here. And that's why I TV a lot to help me not focus. Ooh, what? Question 420? Oh my god. Listen, on a holiday, question 420? Sweet. I'll celebrate that. All right, last question. If you could ask your future self one question, what would it be? Oh, only one? I might have to think about this for a second. You're going to have to bear with me, y'all. If I could ask my future self one question, what would it be? Oh, it depends on how far in the future. Because I'm thinking poly market. Who's going to be the next president? That's still not good enough. Something that I would pay attention to, that would be it. But, like, I don't pay attention to sports or scores or. Damn, now I wish I would have fucking written down every winning lottery number. So, in case my past self asked me who won the lottery on this date, I could actually pull it up and pull you up the numbers, but that would change the future anyway. That'd be stupid. If I could ask my future self one question, what would it be? I'm going to go for a general, what happens? That's about it. That's about all I could ask. What happens? Didn't say it had to be a one answer question. All right. So that was the 3,000 questions about me. Holy shit. I hope you all enjoyed. Don't forget, birth certificate. Okay. Time for some final thoughts. And one of them starts back here, actually. Okay, let's see. Final thoughts. Why do people not think this country isn't socialist already? Because we technically are. We get our hard earned money taken from us to pay for things that support the greater good of the country, like Medicaid, SNAP, WIC, libraries, roads, hospitals, garbage collection, airports, national parks, schools, clean water. How is that not socialist? Just saying. Oh, because those assholes just want more, that's all. Other thoughts. I have a lot of final thoughts today. Just saying. Back in my day, in 8th grade, we had to take a flag test and a constitution test in order to get into high school. No matter how fantastic your rest of your grades were, you didn't pass those two tests, you did not move on to high school. You had to pass them. Now, this was in central Illinois back in like 1996, 7, 8, 9 ish. In 12th grade, same. We had to pass the government test in order to graduate. In order to graduate. Doesn't matter how fantastic your grades were, you weren't graduating if you didn't pass the government test. So, what the fuck happened to those requirements? And why wasn't everybody else informed? Must be a farmland kind of thing, I guess. Black men could vote before white women could. Or any women. Stick that in your pipe and fucking smoke it. Slaves were housed, clothed, fed, educated, and allowed to practice whatever religion they wanted to. And they were treated 100 times better here as slaves than they were in Africa as slaves there. So, if you were a tradesman going to Africa to fetch some slaves, you couldn't go do that yourself. You were stopped at the shoreline by the Africans or the Puerto Ricans, or not Puerto Ricans, uh, fuck me, uh, Portugal? Anyway, Not Portugal. What the fuck? Yeah, Portuguese. Something like that. Anyway, so they were stopped on the shoreline. You could not go and get your own. You had to buy them from the slave owners. And the slave owners were black. It was just the stronger black people taking the weaker black people, as per every race on the planet has ever done. Ever. You take the weak ones because you're stronger than them. That's just how it works. I don't know. So anyway, you couldn't go get them yourself. You had to get it from the slave owners. If you, while you were looking at the slaves to buy, like all lined up, checking their teeth, their skin, their scars, or whatever, their feet, their function, if you treated them nicely, you would not allow to get them. If you were to even pretend that you were going to treat these people nice, you would not be allowed to buy them. These African slave owners wanted you to treat them like dirt. They wanted you to treat them like shit. So you had to treat them like shit until they got on your ship. You know what I mean? In order to get them in. Then anyway, okay, so slaves. Housed, clothed, fed, educated, and allowed religion and marriage and children, and treated way better than they were in Africa. I'll tell you a story. I did an Ancestry.com rabbit hole, and that led me to my 9th and 10th great grandfathers being speakers of the House of Burgesses in like 1654, 56, something like that. So one of those guys decided to fight the courts. So this slave screwed a white woman. Ironically enough, her name was Elizabeth. Black dude screwed a white woman, and they wanted to hang the slave. So my great-grandfather protested and said, no, we'll send him back to Africa. Because it was a worse punishment than death. Okay? Just saying. Let's see. Oh, yes. So the freedom that we have in this country, especially being a female, makes me proud to be an American. I am free. I am free from having to cover my face, ankles, wrists, knees, hands from the rest of the world. I am free from having to go somewhere with an escort. I am free to go where I want, when I want. I am free to go get the job I want. I'm free to drive. I'm free to vote. I'm free to do stupid shit just as any other man. I am free. You cannot say that, but about to a handful of other countries on the planet. In my country, my world, my word is equal to a man's. Now, whether they listen or not is beyond me. But it is no different than speaking as a man than it is my voice. My voice matters just the fucking same. I work with Central Americans when I do work, and they don't listen to me simply because of these. Simply because I'm a woman, and women are lower than dogs. We do not matter. What we say doesn't matter. Oh, we're just stupid little girls. Get in the kitchen and make me a sandwich, bitch. Listen, if y'all actually fucking knew that that is actually the way they treated their fucking women, y'all would quit actually fucking saying that about our fucking men. That's not the way they fucking say it. They look at me like I have 2 fucking heads. Well, no, motherfucker. I have 3. And you can't look one of them in the fucking eye. Doesn't matter if I fucking habla or not. You disrespect me so fucking bad just because I'm a female. I could have the cure to fucking cancer and it wouldn't fucking matter because I have tits. So in America, I am free to be of value. And people just don't fucking understand that. And let me tell you, you little bastards don't want to fucking listen to me? Get the fuck out. Get the fuck out. Suffer with your fucking consequences. I don't give a shit. Oh, are you fucking spilled over on your buggy? Me no habla. Sorry. Oh, you need help? Me no habla. Sorry. That's the way it's gonna fucking be. You want it? Eat it. Take it. Don't fucking dish something out you can't fucking eat. Don't write a check with your fucking mouth that your ass can't cash. And just because I have a fucking pussy doesn't mean I can't talk. So, as my final thoughts of the day, thank God for my fucking freedom. I would be in jail right fucking now just for this video. 10 times over. Don't forget, on average, the American commits 4 felonies every day. All right, guys. The kitchen is closed and we're all out of to-go cups. And don't forget, America is the best. The best there ever is, the best there ever was, and the best there ever will be. Good night. Enjoy the fireworks.